Okay, I have a problem. I am obsessed with decorating my apartment. If you couldn't tell, I know my last video was also apartment related, and I'm sorry if that's not the content you signed up for. But here we are. I have this running joke with my friends in Chicago that I so much as get a new cup and I feel like my whole place has transformed, and I'm like, you have to come over and see the changes made to my house. And I wish that was a joke, but I genuinely feel the excitement every single time a new item enters my home, or I hang up a picture, or I rearrange something. That's just the headspace I'm in now. So I am sharing that with you today as a form of catharsis to myself. So hope you're down, hope you're game, hope you will enjoy being along for the ride. So the cup joke is half a joke, but not really, because the first thing I want to talk about is my cup collection. And what I'm most proud of, or what I'm most obsessed with right now, are my wine glasses. I got these off of Facebook Marketplace. They are just the cutest things ever. I have them right here. Look at how gorgeous these wine glasses are. So these are vintage Libby, which I think is like a glass company. They're called like a tawny brown color, but at least when I saw them, I thought they were like an olive green. Having a real moment with green lately for the last couple of years. So a little bit of a long moment, but I thought these were so cute. I got them off of Facebook Marketplace. I think I said that already. And I got them from this one seller, and a couple of weeks later, I saw somebody else selling them as well. So they can't be too hard to find, but I just think they're so stinking cute and like look so nice, just like on the table or set up, and look so beautiful when there's liquid in them. I don't know. I just freaking love them so much. And when we're using it, I'm just like, oh, what a great purchase. So these are part of my cup collection, but I also have like these little teacups and some mason jars, and I thrifted some more like water glasses that are also like a colored glass. And I am just so happy with my cup collection, and I will just like open up my cupboard and stare in awe of the building cup collection. It's not done yet, but I would like to build up some more pieces here and there as I find things that I love. What else? Next, I have some art that I also got off of Facebook Marketplace. And when I saw this, I just saw the little thumbnail and I was like, I have to have it. I think it's such a unique piece. It is like this still life of a vase or bottle and a glass. Really love glassware these days, even pictures of them. But it's this beautiful like pencil drawing in color. And it's also green themes all around here. And it's just so gorgeous by a local artist. I went to go pick it up. I met her. She's amazing. And I keep this by my matcha station corner, and it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. I think that it's just like a lovely piece of art that I could never make myself. And I also feel like it's very kitchen appropriate because, you know, it's glassware. If I had like a bar, I'd put it by the bar. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. So speaking of art and making things, I actually made a poster to put in this giant frame that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. This whole video is going to be like a Facebook Marketplace / thrifting propaganda. I'm sorry. But I bought this huge frame didn't want to, I don't know how I could find art that would just like magically fit this frame. So I made a poster to fit it. Looks like an event poster, but it is of my ski trip that I took in 2022 or 2021. It was a New Year's trip, and I just thought this was like a fun personal thing. I added like little inside jokes and things that probably don't make sense to anyone else but are personal to me, and I thought it was like a nice, fun, graphically designed poster, and I think it's something nice to add to the house that doesn't really exist yet style-wise. And it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted to, like the colors and everything. I went and printed this at FedEx, and the background color is supposed to be yellow, and it just turned out like white. But the more I look at it, the more I like it. And now I kind of want to just do more of those, but I also don't want to overdo it, because I think then the house will look, I don't know, too much one way. I don't want it to look too modern and like museum-y. I don't want it to look like a graphic design museum. So that's that, but I do love that poster, and maybe I'll make a couple more. Before we leave the topic of art, there is something else that is so ridiculous, but I love, and I talked about it in my last video, and it's my little framed suyok picture, like roasted pork, and I had it by my bookshelf in the last video, but I've now hung it up in its permanent, hopefully, home above the light switch in my living room, and I think it's so cute. It's such a nice place to just like hang a photo, and I just think it, I don't know, speaks to my personality because I love food. And it's just like a fun, quirky little touch to the house that I love. And because it's by something so utilitarian like a light switch, I have to look at it all the time, and I would love to look at it all the time. I also love the frame that it's in, which I also thrifted. Once again, thrifting propaganda, but it's like a very traditional looking frame, and it doesn't necessarily fit with what I would normally like, but I enjoy the mixing of design styles, so I like the little touch of like ornate and traditional in the space. What else to talk about? Let's look. Okay, I know. My rice box. Actually, I'm curious to know how most people store their rice. I think some people store it in the bag. I used to store mine in like a plastic or like glass container, but I upgraded to this rice box. It's like a plastic container basically, but it has a little flippy lid on it, and I just think it's so cool. It looks great. It's very cute. It has a little window to show how much rice is left, and it has a little slot to add a desiccant to, I don't know, keep the rice dry. That honestly is so superfluous, because I'm like, rice is the desiccant, but fine, they have it, it's cool. I did put one in there, but I just love this little rice box. I don't know why. I just think it's cute, and it's very specific to its purpose and serves its purpose very well. I don't even have a rice cooker yet. That's how ridiculous this is, but I just like the box. Like, is that a crime? I do really need a rice cooker, like pretty soon. But in the meantime, I'll just stare at this rice box and be very happy. Another little ridiculous kitchen thing, and the last thing I'll talk about because I'm kind of tired of hearing my own voice, these oil bottles. So I got these like plastic squeezy oil bottles to keep my olive oil and vegetable oil, just like cooking stuff in, and I love them. I know that most people, and I used to do this too, put it in these like glass bottles that will like drip really nicely, and they look really beautiful on your counter. But I was inspired by, YouTube cooking shows to put my oil in these like cheap squeezy bottles, and I love it. It's so useful. It like comes out very evenly, and it's easy to drizzle over like toast or pasta, and also just like easy to get it into the pan. And something about the look of it appeals to me. I don't know why, but the plastic with the freaking painter's tape label on it, somehow that really speaks to me right now. And it is useful too. I do like how useful having it in the squeezy bottles is, but it's not like I'm displaying them. It is mostly utilitarian, but I think that it's cute. So if anybody wants to give that a try, I would recommend it. Okay, those are the things. So I hope you enjoyed, maybe got an idea or two, like go thrifting your local Goodwill. Very good, great stuff there to be found. Facebook Marketplace, also great. If you would like more home content that might be coming, because I don't see this obsession waning anytime soon, I don't think I'll be buying as much new stuff anymore, both because I can't afford it because I've spent so much money on this place already, and because it's actually starting to fill up and I don't have as much stuff to buy. But I still have a lot of small changes and updates to make, so I will happily share them here. And if you're not into that, probably don't stay tuned, because I'll probably be sharing those things. Or tell me what you'd like to see from me. That would also be great. Okay, bye!